What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the best commentary channel on YouTube. You're watching KevFriend, and as always, I hope you're having a great day so far. So I assume by now that everyone knows who won the boxing match between Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley. I have to say, the whole event was a massive success and I really enjoyed watching it. The fact that some YouTube Disney kid is the main event in a Showtime boxing match is just amazing, man. And to be honest, he did pretty well. Yeah, sure, he was knocked into the ropes, but he still managed to find his balance again, so fair play to him. I mean, we're talking about a former UFC welterweight champion who has been in the ring for years now. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for saying this, but if Jake Paul and Conor McGregor were to fight in the boxing ring, my money would be on Jake Paul by KO. Yeah, sure, Conor McGregor was in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, but people need to watch that fight again, because it seems as if there are still people delusional enough to think that Conor McGregor actually won that fight. That is the furthest from the truth. Mayweather was just playing around with him and looked amazing compared to McGregor. But you wanna know what else is delusional? The fact that KSI thinks he can beat Jake Paul and not struggle at all. In my last video, we also talked about how the KSI meat writers are just as bad as the PewDiePie fans because they are as biased as any stan can be. The KSI stans always talks about how he's this person who works so hard, has so much heart when it comes to boxing, and always proves people wrong. Well, guess what? Jake Paul does the same, but there's a difference. Unlike KSI, he has shown the people wrong more times, so I mean, it kind of sounds like the KSI fans are all talk, just like KSI himself.
And obviously I saw Jake fight Woodley, and
oh,
it didn't terrify me, but it has never terrified me. You gotta remember, I beat Logan Paul, the older brother, so why would I struggle against the younger brother?
Why would I struggle against the younger brother? Well, this is just incredibly stupid to say. That's like saying Canelo's older brother is a better boxer than Canelo himself, but we all know that's a lie. Just because you're the older brother doesn't mean you automatically become a tougher opponent. And if we're comparing the Paul brothers, I think Jake is way better and far more technical than his older brother Logan. Besides that, KSI barely won against Logan Paul, so I don't know where KSI is going with this, especially considering the fact that he's also stated that Jake is a tougher opponent than Logan.
Jake Paul, yeah, obviously we're gonna have to put him at God tier. And now he's about to fight Woodley, and if he does beat Woodley, that is gonna actually be a big achievement, so I'll give him that. But yeah, no, so far, like, out of all the YouTubers that I've mentioned, he's definitely above all of them, so yeah, God tier for Jake Paul.
But now he's gone back to saying that Jake is easier. Wait, what? I'm not so sure KSI could actually beat the opponents that Jake did. Sure, maybe Nate Robinson, but definitely not Tyron Woodley. But you gotta remember that KSI was all talk when he said that Gib was one of his toughest sparring partners, yet somehow Jake made him look like a miserable crap.
Big right hand in the fourth round, he kind of just stared at him, and he kind of just followed him around the ring. He didn't cut him off. There's so much Woodley didn't do, and he kind of just let Jake off, and he got a split decision, whatever, but
he's kind of talking as if he didn't win by split decision himself. You guys know I respect KSI, but I will definitely say that I feel as if KSI is a bit too overconfident. Or maybe he really is scared to fight Jake Paul. Yeah, sure, Jake has some holes in the way he fights, but he's also shown how fast of a learner he is. Again, KSI shouldn't be talking because in his match against Logan, he did nothing but throwing his hands wildly without any real technique, whereas Logan looked much better than him looking at it from a boxing standpoint. I think it's time for us to actually see KSI's current boxing skills because he keeps telling us that he's been training and that he will beat Jake with ease. But until then, it seems as if KSI keeps on making excuses while Jake keeps proving the people wrong. Anyway, guys, that's just my opinion on KSI's reaction to Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley, and I can already feel the hate coming my way. Feels pretty good. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and do so you can become a part of the best friend club. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, have fun, be a friend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.